Hey everybody, River here. Um, hey. So, hey, how you doing? Hood's in trouble. I guess we have to fight him now to make sure he doesn't kill us or anybody else. And that's all that happened last episode. That's all you have to worry about. Nothing else happened. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Rodney kissed me, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Enjoyed this episode of Hood attempting to kill us. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hi, my name's Allie, and I play River.
My name is Kyle Castles. I play Oswald Silva.
Hi guys, my name is Elena, and I play Remy.
And my name is James, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this evening. And welcome to Dice Drop. All Hood said was just one word, which is run. And Remy kind of walked closer to him, kind of tried to get a look at his eye, and just then his eye turned red.
Yeah, so...
I'll be right behind Remy to, fend off Hood if he tries anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something horrible.
Let's kick this off. First minute of this episode.
Okay, James, so the first, 30 seconds, I think the moment that I see the eye turn red, I'm gonna run and lock the training room door.
Are you locking yourself in?
I'm locking me and Oswald in.
That's cool.
As soon as you lock the door, I'm like, oh, guess we're here now.
Honest to God.
I just want you guys to know I never imagined the training room with a door, but it's canon.
Still, I've always imagined this training room door.
Even the GM says there's no door.
Every time we go in there, it's just like there's a door, and I guess there's a door.
No, the way I describe the training room is it is a section, a lowered section that you guys can see from the front door.
Wait. Is there just no wall, but there's a door just standing there for no reason?
River's just looking at the door like, why is this here?
Okay, so this is what I've always imagined, seeing this warehouse. It's like, you walk in, there's the living room and then the rooms for the three of us. And then you can look through a doorway and you see the kitchen, dining room area. Then off of the kitchen, there's stairs that lead down. And I know there's no stairs. This is just how I picture it in my mind's eye. And down at the basement type stairs, there's a door that leads to the training room.
Can I say how I thought the warehouse was laid out? Because it definitely was not that.
Okay, sure.
It was door into immediate kitchen, into immediate living room on either side. Kitchen left, living room right. Go down, hallway. Hallway, there is all of the guest rooms, and then Data's room at the end of the hall, and then next to Data's room is training room. And then if you turn around, you see the stairs in the kitchen living room area ascending up to Rodney, Hood, and Shade's room. That's how I pictured it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I pictured it. And when you said training room, that's why I thought there was a door, because it was it's a room. It's a separate room.
Door.
If you said training area, then I would have understood, but no.
We are so sorry that we don't understand the way that you beautifully illustrated this place. We are so sorry.
James is silent.
James has his head in his hands, just I'm killing these assholes.
James!
DM says no door, players say door, so door is there, even though there's no wall.
There's no wall, it's just a random door.
Yep,
Kyle,
and by habit...
Kyle!
What?
It's like Emily Axford in the vest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, let's continue the shit show. On
So
with the game.
James, really quick. It's absolutely 100% canon that it's a lowered area of the training room or of the living room.
Well, the thing is that with Hood and Remy's fight, Remy made it canon that there's a door. So there's a door.
Yeah, but you said it's a lowered area, which means it's just like a sunken in part of the floor, which means there's just a door standing there. There's no wall surrounding it, just a door. And for some reason...
I'm so sorry that I'm such a nincompoop.
No, now there's walls and a door. There's no...
No, there's no walls, just a door.
I'm so sorry. I'm
James,
such
make
an
it canon that there's no
asshole.
walls, just a door, please.
I'm such an asshole.
Fine. No walls, all glass. We can watch everything.
No glass, nope, nothing, just door.
No, it is entirely canon because of that fight that there is a door.
Sorry.
There was no mention of walls, just a door.
No, because you guys were leaning up against the door, leaning up against the walls, listening to the fight, so you guys couldn't get in.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, either way, River's just like staring at the door like, all right, I guess I'm not allowed in there.
And then you basically hear, like, through the muffled door, like, Remy, like, basically saying, like, get Rodney the fuck out of here. Just go.
River's like, fine, I won't be a fucking part of this fight. River looks at Rodney and goes, you want to go make out?
You hear Oswald through the door. Don't start kissing again. This guy might kill us. Jesus.
Okay,
So,
and from that, I
Shade-
basically ready
So
water.
Shade, the professor, and Data are all standing there as you look at Rodney and say, do you want to make out?
She lost control. She lost full control of the situation. She doesn't give any fucks.
All three of which are just kind of looking at you like,
They're not gonna fucking let me.
no.
I'm going to sit across and watch this fight through the glass walls that I'm canonly putting there.
There is no glass wall.
I ready some water to do some fucking fighting. Here we go.
All right,
I put my shield up and I'm like, oh boy.
So
I'm gonna get shot repeatedly.
So Hood goes from being on his hands and on like his elbows and knees, looking over at you, and very unhumanly, very fluidly stands up.
Oh God.
That's
Not
unsettling.
into
I
that.
don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Like it's something about it just doesn't seem natural to you.
Okay, James, real question.
Mm-hmm.
I know in D&D you could do non-lethal damage. Can we do non-lethal damage in Mutants and Masterminds?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Then I'm gonna make this clear so I don't have to say this every single time. Every single time that I hit Hood, or if I'm able to even hit Hood, it's going to be non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Because I don't plan on killing him. I just want to, like, knock him the fuck out.
Okay, you want to know what I'm going to do, since like now seems the most opportune time, since they're like starting to like fight this out and it might take a minute.
Uh-huh.
You see River get up just like from that entire area, and she just starts walking towards the bathrooms, and next thing you know, you see she is holding she's holding Shade, Remy's, and her own conditioner, and she walks inside her room with a giant bucket, and that is all you see of her. Oh my
I don't know where you're going with that, and I don't know if I want to know where you're going with that.
It'll be fine.
She's taking out her dreads in the middle of a pandemic.
You locked her out. She can't do anything.
She told you to go.
And she did. She's doing something else.
All right. So Hood looks at the two of you. Pulls his bow off of his shoulder grabs his quiver, and he is ready to fight.
Can I do like a quick reaction sort of thing?
What do you want to do?
Try to knock the bow out of his hands?
You're close enough. I'll let you try.
Well, that's all I can ask for. What am I rolling?
Just give me a fighting check.
Okay, it's a good thing I have a +6 to that. So, wow. Well, that's disappointing. 13.
Not even close. He moves out of the way as you try to strike his bow.
I think I say out loud, that's disappointing.
Yep. So I need all of you to roll initiative.
Great.
Okay.
I got an 11. That's one thing. Hey, Elena, you're a teacher. Is it I got an 11 or I got a 11?
And 11.
And 11.
Because
got it.
11
starts with a vowel.
E. Yeah, it starts with E. It's a vowel. Anytime that you start a word with a vowel and you have it with a or an as the article that comes before it that precedes it, or comes before it, not precedes, it has to have an N because it wouldn't make sense if you say, like, for instance, a envelope. You have to say an envelope.
True.
Two vowels aren't allowed to be together or else it becomes a diphthong.
This is why I'm 25 and still in school. Anyway.
I got a low number for initiative, but I guess it's not bad. I got a natural 1.
Oh, no.
I don't know what that means.
3 of you.
That just means that you don't automatically last. I'm pretty sure.
I have 1 plus 3, so that's a 4, but I don't know if a natural 1 does something.
Not an initiative.
Okay. Because James is sometimes a benevolent DM and doesn't let things go horribly wrong.
Sometimes.
So,
but then again, he just
21.
did. So he did just drop a bridge on Rondi. Never mind.
He's alive. River asked if he wanted to make out. He said no.
Okay, let's continue. Hood got a 21. Let's fuck shit up.
Actually, he didn't say anything. He just kind of went, what? The other 3 who were standing around, he was just like, no, that's not the time for that.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
So Hood rolled a 21.
Of course.
So he's going first.
What unspeakable things is Hood gonna do to us?
Well, considering you just tried to disarm him, Oswald, he's gonna try to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Oswald's like, I don't like that.
This could have gone a lot better.
I'm pretty sure a 14 hits you. Unless you want to give me a parry check.
Where is my...
19.
Yeah. My dodge is literally 13. So... yeah, my parry DC is an 18. I don't know what that means.
So your parry is for close combat. He rolled 1 above you. Do you want to make a parry check to see if you can?
Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah.
Do it. 25.
I forget. Oswald is so fucking amazing at fighting that he almost never gets hit.
Close combat. Ranged combat, yeah.
Literally in every game I play, no matter what class I am, I end up being a tank. Like Destiny 2, I main a warlock, which, they're squishy, but I can take some damage for some reason.
All right, let's see if you get hit.
I got a 25 on the parry.
You do not. You manage to duck under him as he tries to thwack you with his bow.
Cool beans.
All right.
I'm gonna laugh at him a little bit. I'm like, not so combat proficient, are we? That
takes you to your turn, Oswald.
Wonderful. Let me look at my powers here. I literally have not used a single one since we started this podcast. That's a problem. These powers, if I try to use them, that's a action, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if I try to taunt, then that's an action.
Yeah.
Let's demoralize Hood. That'll be fun.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And I can use deception instead of intimidation. Which one's higher? Oh, wow. Intimidation's actually higher, but deception. Can I use one or the other?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay. That's a 21. And you have to do a resist using deception, insight, or will defense.
That's okay. He rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Kyle, did you get the Mutants and Masterminds version of Vicious Mocker?
Yes, he did.
So what did you just say to Hood?
What do I what?
So what did you just say to Hood?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Turns out you actually suck at combat so bad you couldn't even hit me. Oof. F in the chat for the boys, am I right? Can I just have somebody outside the door just yell F?
It's Data.
Data.
You hear Data? F.
F.
I yell F.
You see his little fist up in the air like he's fist bumping.
River comes back, her dreads are in a bun, but you can tell like there's like conditioner soaking in them. She goes, anyone die yet?
It's been 2 seconds.
She goes back in because she just broke the fourth wall.
It's literally been 6 seconds.
Broke the laws of physics.
You see all of the conditioner, she's like, I just dumped it in here. It's gonna take a few hours.
Like, you probably haven't even made it back to your room yet.
Oh, okay, cool, whatever.
Or to my room.
I'll do it in like 6 turns then. Go on.
Alright.
So what does taunt do? You get like a disadvantage on something, I think?
Yeah.
I'm looking it up because, you know, I have the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, so demeaning and disparaging and undermining confidence rather than threatening. So that gives him.
You get demoralized, which means
Hold on.
Target is impaired. You get a -2 circumstance on penalty checks until the end of your next round. With 4 or more degrees of success, target is disabled until the end of your next round. A -5 penalty.
Gotcha. All right.
So I'm gonna guess he's disabled.
Yeah. That was a nat 1
to my 21. So
he was just like, like you see his eye, the red eye flicker for a moment, just like.
Aw,
Okay.
me.
I kind of like lean over to Remy and whisper, like, I do kind of feel bad for that one, not gonna lie, but we're not dead, so.
Yeah.
And you just shattered Hood's fragile ego.
Oh, good. Love it. He's gonna remember that, isn't he?
Fragile. He's got the biggest ego on the planet. What are you talking
Big but
about?
fragile. He's the epitome of Glass House, I'm assuming.
Anyway, it's Remy's turn.
He can dish it, but he can't take it.
Yeah, right.
So I imagine when I readied like the water that I went into like that water covering my hands mode sort of deal, like I was doing the last time I fought Hood. And what I want to do, James, this is like, I know this is probably gonna like have to take either multiple rolls or it's gonna have to like go over the course of 2 specific turns. But I want to describe to you what I essentially want to do. I want to blast him with water and basically pin him to the floor just so that like I have a better of a chance at like looking him in the eye and maybe like talking him down, but I know that might have to take like multiple turns.
Yes. You also only have what water's available to you, which I'm assuming is probably your canteen.
Okay, so there's no more of the water barrels in the training room anymore?
Oh no, they made sure to get rid of those.
Why?
Yeah, I wonder the fuck why.
Ass.
Okay, so how much water do I have in this canteen? It's like not that much, is it?
Maybe a half gallon.
A half gallon? Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess I'll just... Okay, so luckily I came up with a secondary plan in case I couldn't do this because I wasn't sure if the water barrels were gonna...
Not to mention you used all the water and they haven't had a chance to replace them, let alone wanting to replace them.
Oh, well, I could have easily just put the water back into the barrel.
You walked away angry.
I know. So this is what I want to do. I want to have like the water like come and be like almost like boxing gloves so that I make sure that this is going to be like non-lethal damage. And I'm going to fucking hand-to-hand combat him.
Oh, good. Well, he's demoralized as fuck, so you should be fine. He's actually disabled, so you're fine.
So I just have to roll a hand-to-hand combat, right?
So describe to me again what you're trying to do.
So imagine like the water tentacles on my arms, but then they like slowly converge and they're like little like, not like boxing gloves, but just in that sort of like roundish shape around my hands just so that I cannot do lethal damage to Hood.
Okay.
Or you can go the river route and just suffocate him till he passes out. Not dies, just passes out.
Well, like
yeah, it would be a hand-to-hand combat check.
Because I want to have the chance to get close enough to him to like talk to him and like try to talk him, like get him to like regain control essentially. Like that is my plan. But if not, the backup plan is to knock him the fuck out and then take out the probe. Okay. So roll a hand for combat.
Yep.
All right, Dice, you just rolled a natural 1. Let's see what you can get me.
Another natural 1.
Ooh, that is an 18 plus 7, 25.
Okay.
If you want to get a nat 1 on anything, it's initiative. Let's be honest.
Yeah, basically.
So you do hit him.
Okay.
You hit him. It looks like he just kind of shook it off. Yeah. So that takes us back to Hood's turn.
Okay.
Top of the round, you guys hear a pounding at the door. Like someone is trying to shoulder check that door, trying to get it to open.
Oh.
How long has River been gone now, would you say?
6 seconds.
Still?
Yeah, a round of combat is 6 seconds.
That's stupid.
All right. So, top of the round, Hood is going to come back, and one of you just pretty much tried to demoralize him. Did demoralize him.
The other one punched him.
The other one sucker punched him. He's going to go after the one who did a little bit of damage to him.
Well, sorry, Remy.
I was about to say, sorry, Oswald.
You're the one who actually hit him. I just psychologically destroyed him.
Exactly. You're the one that did the most damage.
Remy, that's a 15 to you. I don't think that hits you.
No, it does not, because my dodge DC is now 20.
Okay.
So is it safe to say that your dodge DC is thick?
Yes, and the dummy. And the dummy.
All right. Yeah, he tries to whack you with the bow. Kind of recovering from the him trying to hit Oswald. You punched him. He kind of comes back with the bow. You managed to dodge out of the way. That takes us to Oswald.
Oh, I have such a cool move next. I can't wait to fucking do it.
Also, apparently, I have completely overlooked this skill, but I have a +1 bonus to attack checks for rank.
Ooh.
This thing, because I have a thing called close attack.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot that I had that, so I could have even been hitting harder than I have.
Same.
Yeah, I'm just gonna thwack him on the head with my shield, because that's what I do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Fighting check, I guess.
Yeah.
18.
Okay. Actually, that is his parry DC. So you just barely hit him.
So like edge of the shield on the top of his head type thing.
Pretty much. You barely hit him, but it did some damage.
Gave him a little headache.
Yeah, gave him a little bit of a headache. Okay. So, Hood staggers back a little bit. Remy.
Okay, so as he's staggering back, this is what Remy wants to do. She wants to like do a back bend, but then kick him in the jaw to send him reeling.
Ooh.
Like I imagine like this is how it goes. Like he goes to like hit me in the face with the bow. I bend back to like dodge, and then he gets like pounded in the face with the shield by Oswald. And then as he's sort of like reeling back, I bend backwards and kick him like underneath his chin.
Okay. Because would
that be hand to hand?
Technically, yeah. Yeah, because you do yoga, because you've made it canon that Remy practices yoga.
And I was a gymnast.
Yeah, I'll allow it without penalty.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I can do all sorts of cool, fun stuff. Oh, it popped out. Ooh, shit! The dice are rolling better now. 16 plus 7. That is a fuck. I gotta do math. 4 and then 3, so 23.
Okay.
I like this dice. I like you.
That is a miss.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Rip.
Just barely, but it's a miss.
I imagine like my foot is like a centimeter away from his chin.
Yeah. He recovers enough from Oswald's hit that he just kind of dodges back. He just kind of dodges back just enough that you're like the tip of your foot just kind of misses him. You follow through with the momentum, kind of backflip into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of roll it back into a standing stance.
Okay.
That takes us to the top of the round.
Anything else happening with the door?
Someone is still trying to shoulder check it.
Okay.
And still nothing happens.
Is it Rodney? Because River's gonna kill him. Is Rodney?
Yeah.
You don't know. You're too busy taking out your dreads.
I'm not taking him out. They have to soak in conditioner first.
All right. That takes us back to Hood, who is going to recover. The demoralize only lasts a round, I believe, right?
It says so disabled until the end of your next round. So
okay, so it does take, so this turn it does go away.
Yes.
So he is back to motherfucker. Okay. I'm a good fighter.
I just do like an eye roll. I do like an eye roll and I'm like, sure, Jan.
So, I never actually specifically said River was taking out her dreads right this second. I just said she brought her stuff to the room. What River's actually doing now is she just got the stuff to bring to her room. She's going into Shade's room to look for a lockpicking kit. What? She feels like If anyone's going to have a lock-picking kit, it's going to be Shade.
Well, what would she want to do with a whole bunch of conditioner and a lockpick?
The conditioner's in her room. That's for later.
You stole my conditioner. Somewhere in the Force, Remy just feels like my conditioner was moved.
I'll steal you more. It's fine.
Hey. So actually, you went to go grab Remy's conditioner, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You would have to go through the training room.
Fuck. Okay. Then instead of that, I just went like, and I'm going up to find. Can I just go upstairs to Shade's room and look for a lockpicking kit then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. River's doing that.
Okay. Give me an investigate check.
Okay. Sorry, this isn't a cursed dice roll. Investigate. I got 17.
Okay. You dig through a couple of drawers and you manage to find her kind of tools of the trade that she keeps in a drawer next to her bed.
Okay.
And you do find her lockpick set.
I knew. I knew. River takes them and you see her walk downstairs to see whoever's shoulder checking the fucking door.
It's a combination of Rodney and the professor.
River pushes Rodney out of the way and makes him go on the floor and go, stay!
Right.
Quick
With
question.
that, we are... Yes.
Since I'm technically living in the professor's room now, would you have to go through the training room to get upstairs?
Unless you kept your conditioner in your room.
No, I put it in the professor's room. Like, once I officially moved into the professor's room, I took all my stuff up there.
Okay.
Why are we so stressed out about this conditioner?
No, I'm like wondering like the layout of the room.
I was thinking it was off the bathroom, which you have to go through the training room to get to.
No,
Okay.
no.
Then we won't do the conditioner thing yet, but we are getting a lockpick, and that's how River's gonna get the fuck in. She's pissed that Rodney was even shoulder checking the door.
Okay, we can cut that whole bit out. I was just making sure to clarify like the visualized space.
Meanwhile, Hood is going to...
I don't like that silence.
So Hood takes a step back, pulls an arrow out, knocks it, points it at Oswald, but as he's pulling the arrow back, the string snaps.
Did you roll another nat 1?
Yep.
That was the silence. He was just staring at the dice.
I'm so terrified that he rolled like a natural 20 and he's like, it's looking at Oswald, but then he like turns it and then throws it at me. And I was going to be like, fuck! Like, that is what I heard. And then like you said, the bow snapped. And I'm like, oh, well, the string snapped.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens next?
One thing you both recognize is, you know Hood at this point. You know the string on his bow just snapped. He would be slinging expletives at his bow like nothing. He has no reaction.
Oh my God.
He just kind of puts the arrow away and just readies it like a melee weapon.
Okay, so Kyle, I honestly think our best course of action is to, since Hood is such a very angry person, to get him to regain control, we need to keep getting him angry.
Let's make the murder puppet more angry. I love it.
Like,
I can
honestly,
definitely try to taunt again, see if that'll work.
I honestly think that's our best course of action, because whenever, like, in the movies or in the TV shows, the best course of action when dealing with someone who's hypnotized is to play upon their strongest emotion to have them regain control. And almost always it's like, for certain people, it's like their anger. So I can only imagine that like getting a Hood to somewhat like even have like a moment of clarity. Like, I think we got him angry.
Remy?
Yeah.
You're in the middle of a fight.
Well, I'm talking to Kyle. Okay, go on, continue. Sorry.
All right. Oswald, your turn.
I kind of want to try to just knock him out.
Okay.
Like passed out on the floor, knocked out.
Okay. Go ahead. You're hitting him with the shield again?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a check.
24.
Okay. That you barely miss.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a 26. You try to shoulder bash or try to shield bash him, and he very fluidly moves out of the way.
Okay.
Now, Remy.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do next, I can't do water cannon. Could I throw a water ball at him?
Yeah.
Do I have enough water? Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then while I'm like throwing like either however many water balls it is, I think it's just like a singular one. I imagine I'm like yelling at him to like snap out of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a ranged combat check, so a dexterity check.
Okay, so my water ball plus 8. That is a 15 plus 8, which is a 23. If I have my math correct.
You hit him.
Sweet.
Which I need to pull up your character sheet. Okay.
I just did it underneath my water ball one.
Yeah. So use to. That'll do it. He kind of just shakes off the damage.
Okay, and I'm like screaming at him to like snap out of it.
No response.
How about that door?
How about that door?
That is a natural 20 for the professor shoulder checking the door.
Okay, but River's pushing him out of the way so she can lockpick that shit.
Well, then he shoulder checks River.
Yeah.
River passes out.
You pushed Rodney out of the way. You didn't say you were pushing the professor.
Okay, well, she stops the professor and goes, "Get the fuck out."
Well, he got one more hit in.
River's just watching him. She's just like, "Please don't." Okay. All right.
River's in the background like, no, don't.
Please stop holding the lock-picking kit that she knows how to use. No,
What?
Please stop.
No, what you got to realize is that this is a father who 3 of his children are in there right now, one of which is biological.
Yep.
River's just looking at Rodney, who she pushed out of the way onto the floor, like, don't fucking do that. While listening to Professor shoulder check it, going, please stop. No.
So one thing I want you to realize is that Rodney looks like he's in pain from being pushed out of the way.
Well, he should have been shoulder checking the door. I'll fix it later. That's his karma.
All right. That is... The door opens.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what Oswald says. When the door opens, he looks over, he's like, oh, wonderful.
All right. This is Elena here, and my emotions are all over the place today because this is literally recorded the day after having done this episode, and I'm all over the place, so please bear with me. I want to thank our wonderful DM James, sometimes, for always keeping us on our toes, even when we think that it is finally going to settle down. He just rips us a brand new one every single time. As for our news for the day, I would like to shout out once again our blog. James and Allie have done such a fantastic job at creating the content to go onto the site that they deserve such a huge round of applause. I forgot to mention in the last one that our blog is called Dice Drop Blogs. So DICE DROPBLOG.com. It's that simple, it's that easy. It has our logo on it easily. You can catch it. So, one of the cool items that you can find on there, other than lore notes, just random blog postings from James, or other types of content that you might find, is he actually puts up DM notes for the episodes that we have already up on our website currently. I'm going to read you a really quick blip, I promise you, of it from one of my very personal favorite episodes, Panic at the Disco. Spotlight, please. I must say, until the end, I was impressed with their puzzle-solving skills shown in this episode. They took the information I gave them and made their own conclusions. They tried multiple avenues to get where they needed, but on one related note, I'm sure many of you are wondering if Allie and Elena are playing up River and Remy's flirting skills, or lack thereof. I can confirm that was actually the best they had. James. You really set the bar pretty low for us, don't ya? And we always manage to somehow make it lower. Guys, you can find more content like this on our blog. There are some totally cool things happening on there and on our Facebook, our Twitter, and Instagram. James has recently planted the seeds in which we are going to flourish in the Reddit, and soon our social media hostile takeover will commence. I also want to remind you, dear listeners, that we are busy working our way towards finally publishing our Patreon. I will let y'all know when it officially goes live on all of our socials and on here. You'll probably hear on our socials first compared to the podcast, but that's okay. I am also so sorry about using my metal dice tray in this episode. I'm so ashamed for destroying your ears, and especially Allie's. I'm so sorry. Anyway, back to the action. Goodbye, friends.
River peers in with you can see her with the lockpicking gear that hasn't been used, and she goes, "Did you try using his name?"
For the life of me, I cannot remember his name.
River's just looking at Oswald. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. I have pretty much the memory of a goldfish, I think. So
short-term memory loss?
Maybe. Who are you?
In the middle of this fucking fight and throwing water balls and dodging arrows and dodging fists, I yell at the top of my lungs, Robin. At Oswald, not directed towards Hood, but as a reminder of his name's fucking Robin.
Oh, right, I knew that.
Right. River.
Yes.
Give me an initiative check.
Oh no.
I mean,
nice. Wow, I didn't know it did that. No. I got a natural 20.
That means nothing.
What's your initiative modifier?
It's 4? 2. It's 2. 4? I don't know. Oh wait, no, it is 4. It's 4. Sorry, I'm looking at it now.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Let's see. Shade, Professor, Data, Rodney.
Rodney is not in initiative.
Oh yes, he is.
River's entire reaction is just gonna be to hold Rodney down. They'll take care of Hood. It's fine.
That's okay. He rolled a nat 1.
Good.
No, I'm sorry. He rolled a 2.
River just puts her foot down on Rodney, stay. You cannot move. I know you're hurting right now. This is your karma.
Top of the round now. River.
Is Rodney struggling to get up right now? She doesn't give it. She knows everyone else can take care of Hood. They do not need her.
He's gonna try on his turn.
Well, that's gonna suck for him, huh? River just sits on the floor next to him where she pushed him, and it just kind of has her arm on him. It just has her arm on his shoulder, like you're staying down.
Okay.
Everyone else can take care of the fight. She's just gonna be like, I'm not gonna let this prideful son of a bitch get himself hurt again.
Mm-hmm. So that's your turn. So back to Hood, who is now seeing the door open and there are more people in the room. He's at a disadvantage because his bowstring snapped. So what he is going to do is he's going to try to escape.
Fuck that shit. Block the fucking door.
So I need Remy and Oswald.
Uh-huh.
Both of you give me a strength check.
A strength check, okay.
Yep.
And not the good. My strength is only a +2.
13.
Yeah.
Woo! Unnatural 20, baby.
Okay. What is you said unnatural 20?
Yes, unnatural 20.
Okay. And Oswald, you got a 13. Neither of you managed to stop Shade. Or not managed to stop Hood.
Wonderful.
Okay, quick question. Since he's disengaging, is it like D&D rules where I get an opportunity of attack since he's leaving, or is that just a D&D rule?
That's just a D&D rule.
Fuck, because I was gonna try to like water whip him.
Yep. Basically
Wait.
Is
he headed toward the door where River and Rodney are, where River's like holding down Rodney?
Yeah, he's making his way toward the door.
Oh, fun. Making my way down. Huh?
All right. So he's gonna make it about to where the door is, where Shade and the professor are standing.
Okay.
So that's gonna be his turn. Which takes us to Shade, who is now close enough to him that she is going to try to hit him. And completely miss because Shade rolls like shit.
Damn it, Shade.
Come on.
The professor is going to try to knock his block off. And he rolled worse.
Oh,
shit. God.
Okay, River, anaconda his ass, please.
That takes us to Oswald.
Can I try and tackle him to the ground?
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
So basically you're running after him, trying to tackle him. You would give me a fight. You would make it to him. You would give me a attack check -2.
Attack check -2.
Yeah.
What is that? That's fighting?
Yeah, so that would be your fighting check, but take 2 off of whatever you'd have.
Right, I normally get a +6, so it's a +4 this time.
Yeah.
So 21.
Okay. That 23. So I'm rolling for the wrong people. He pretty much just jukes away from your grab.
Oh my god. Next. We gotta catch him.
That takes us to Data.
No!
Oh no! Not the baby!
You know, the funny part is we know Data can heal, but we don't know if he has any second abilities because we didn't even know he had the first. So, bet you anything, he's like one of those, like, Kamehameha, like, I'm gonna fuck you up in one shot type guys.
Oh my god, okay. Sweet baby boy!
Eat his baby!
He is baby, but he is hurt baby.
Oh, come on!
Data is actually going to hold his action. He doesn't know what's happening. He's behind River and Rodney.
Okay, good. Because if anything, he just mows down Data. That's the worst that's gonna happen, right?
You hear River go, your baby, stay. You're staying here with Rodney. Your baby.
Okay. River, please hand a card to this motherfucker.
I'll do my
best. It's Rodney's turn.
Oh, is he gonna try and get up? It's not gonna work.
That is
a natural 20, please.
River, give me a strength check. Yep.
Oh, that was not good
I think you forgot about, James, is even if I roll like shit, I have 5 hero points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have a hero point. I thought it was.
But I got a 22.
Woo! That's still not high enough.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Said 20. You did say 22, right?
Yeah?
Okay. He got a 23.
What the fuck? God. River's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you so strong? You're supposed to be dead.
Actually, it's not strength. He just kind of slithers away.
He just has a really good DC for dodge.
No, that was a dex.
Back and River just like be sitting on the floor and looking at him like, do you have a fucking death wish? Like, what's going on with you?
Okay, I could keep up with him for a bit if I have to run after him.
Okay, that's Remy's turn.
Do you mean Rodney's turn?
Yeah.
No, it's Remy's turn now.
Oh,
okay. How far away from him is he from me?
About as far as he could run.
So would you say about like 10 feet, 20 feet?
He had to break 3 guys. I'd say about 25.
25? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to water whip his leg, and if not, I'm just gonna sprint after him.
Okay. Give me a call it a fighting check.
Okay, straight up fighting. So it would be my water whip, which is a +5, or just a fighting my +3?
It would be your water whip.
Okay, so +5. Yes, that's a natural 20, baby. So a nice 25.
That is a success.
Woo! I imagine it's basically like I'm tripping him.
Yeah. He did roll high enough on damage. He didn't really take any damage.
Okay.
But you do grab. You form a whip in your hands, wrap it around his ankle, and pull.
Okay.
He falls. He manages to catch himself so that he doesn't take any damage.
Okay. Would I have to wait a turn
right now?
Would I have to wait a turn to just start pulling him forward?
Yes.
Okay. I can do that. I can wait.
So now we are back to River.
Fucking motherfucker slipped out from under me.
Anaconda his ass!
How far away is Hood from me?
From you?
I would imagine he's like right fucking in front of you.
I'd say about 15 feet, but because you're behind everybody and on the other side of the door, he has pretty much full concealment.
Perfect. Love that for me. Would it be half my movement to step in front of the door?
It would be your movement action.
So what if I stepped in front of the door and then stretched? Is he on his knees or is he like on the floor?
He's on the floor. He's prone.
Oh, okay. Is there any way I could step in front of the door as my movement and then stretch my arms to like pin his neck down to the floor so he's like down?
You would have to give me a grab check.
Okay, I'll do that. I got a 22. I don't think this cursed dice is doing what it's supposed to. We're picking another one. I got a 22 though.
Okay. That is a 20. So you do manage to grab him.
Sweet.
River just has her hand on his neck. It's like stretched out, and she goes, "This is the one thing I can do. This is it. I can do this, and I can heal."
James, quick question about his arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have points on them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll pin him down like a fucking camping tent.
No, I have an idea, but I have to wait until my turn.
All right. River. I need you to give me a strength check.
Fuck me.
Roll high, please.
I'm rolling a different curse dice, so you don't know. That was a 10.
Hood does break free.
Uh-huh. When he breaks free, River's just like, all right, all the boys are just breaking free of me today.
But Kira's supposed to hold on to him.
I can only do so much.
He does manage to stand, but that's his turn.
Okay,
cool.
good. Good.
Actually, hold on, I want to see something.
He's going to use extra effort to knock River out.
So that is his turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's not knocking me the fuck out yet. That's cool.
Yeah. No, he's pretty much just standing and he is assessing the situation.
Hmm.
Right, who's next in initiative?
That would be Shade, who is going to try to attack him. And I swear to God, Shade, if you can't roll, does nothing.
I hate her. Let's kill Shade.
The only two people in the entire NPC universe that can't do shit are Shade and Rodney.
Rodney's not allowed to do shit right now. He saved River from situations before, bro. He's not allowed.
Rodney and Shade always roll for shit. Let's be real.
Okay, he didn't roll for shit that one time in Panic at the Disco when he shot that guy in the shoulder. Saying that one time.
True.
Rodney actually does do well, except for, a couple episodes ago where he almost died.
Yeah. On with the game.
Well, the thing is that Shade is more a defensive build. She's built for sneaking, not exactly fighting.
Yeah.
So, the professor is going to try to grab him, and it's a very poor attempt, and Hood just kind of, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know. Oswald.
This is so anticlimactic.
Where is Hood now?
In the hallway.
He's right by the door. You're right next to him since you tried to tackle him.
Okay. I'm gonna try
River's also right
and
there, by the way.
demoralize him again, because that's fun.
Jesus.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well,
Should
that's
I
not
still
enough.
use intimidation instead of deception, or what?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's a 23.
Sweet.
That's actually better than the last one.
But he didn't roll a nat 1 this time.
Oh.
He is impaired. He's not disabled this time.
Okay, so he was within 5.
Yeah. But what are you saying to him?
I don't know. I just saw a meme It's the only thing that's going through my head right now. It's a picture of a rubber duck with sunglasses. Says "Splish splash, your opinion is trash." So, like, I think that's what comes out of Oswald's mouth because he constantly thinks in memes too. So it's like he just says something very meme-worthy to, I guess, confuse.
I would love to know how Shade has a crush on Oswald. I would personally love to know.
The E-boy and the E-girl are real.
Yeah, no, I just say something entirely meme-worthy to, like, I can't even think of anything right now.
Yeah. Hood just kind of looks at you. No expression on his face. And he just kind of stares at you for a minute.
That's about right, yeah.
It's more like whoever's controlling him is like, what the fuck?
Okay, can someone please tackle him or something?
That brings us to Data.
No, baby.
Baby, no.
Wait, no, I know what I say to him to demoralize him.
Oh.
I just looked up meme-worthy insults.
Kyle!
It's a mix of, it's a tie right now between you're the AT&T of people or fuck you and your eyebrows.
It's fuck you and your eyebrows.
Yeah, I think I just look at him and say, hey man, fuck you and your eyebrows.
It's the same reaction. He just kind of looks at you, blank expression. Meanwhile, back in the city, whoever's controlling Hood is just watching this and just going, what the fuck?
What is it? How does everybody else react to that?
River's literally just staring at Oswald. She is right in front of you. She's just like, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, what was just said?
I said, fuck you and your eyebrows.
Shade and the professor both
smile.
Shade and the professor both audibly sigh.
River's literally just staring. You know that, Kyle, you know the look that I give you when you just said something stupid where my eyes furrow a little bit? Or my eyebrows furrow a little bit?
You mean the
and my head cocks a little bit?
Sandwich?
Yeah, and my head cocks a little bit, and I'm just like, what the fuck did you just say? That is what River's doing.
Meanwhile, Rodney looks at Data and just like, you know, that would actually be a good insult for Shay. Be a good insult for Hood if he was in his right mind.
Meanwhile, Remy's smiling because she knows. Remy's smiling because she knows that Hood has horrible eyebrows.
No, it's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad, but he's like that jock persona who's just like
always has to look good, right? Always has to like, yeah.
So
when she hears Rodney say that, River just like slowly turns and looks at both Rodney and Data like, what the fuck, guys?
Data's turn. Data is actually going to go into the kitchen real quick.
Oh God. Last time he went there, he got a serrated knife. I don't really trust that.
And he actually comes back out with a knife. Just.
River's like, no! River's like, no!
He's gonna stabby.
You just hear River go, no! I'm not equipped to be the babysitter right now.
Okay.
Rodney just kind of looks at him and just. And you didn't get me one?
Alright. Okay.
River's not equipped to be the babysitter right now.
Rodney goes into the kitchen, grabs a knife too, and comes back.
River takes it away from him.
No, I'm sorry. He goes in, grabs like 3 steak knives, and just like, okay. I got this.
This is her temples.
It is Remy's turn.
Okay, I'm going to try to water whip him again because I want to subdue him to do the thing that I really want to do.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that someone rolls high enough on strength to like pin him or something so I can do what the fuck I want to do.
I'm sorry. Was that a jab at me?
That's a jab at everybody who's been rolling for shit for strength. Yes, glow in the dark dice. That is, I don't know because he has really high scores for certain things. That is an 18 plus 5, so that's what, a 22? 22? My math's right?
I'm going to take a
23?
picture of this real quick, and I'm going to send it to the group chat for the audience at home.
It's going to be a natural fucking 20. I feel it right now in my bones.
It's a natural 20.
Motherless fuck!
Yep.
Oh, you're using the dice I got you.
Yes. I told you they were murdery.
God.
So you toss out your whip, and it just goes wide. This time, Hood's expecting it. What little it would have grabbed him, he just kind of raises his leg up, looks at you, and turns back to the crowd.
Okay, how far away is one of his arrows from me?
With him.
With him? Okay, I'm gonna start running after him.
Okay.
As my movement.
Okay.
Like full on sprinting. Like, I don't care.
You managed to make it. Now he's kind of surrounded.
Okay.
And that takes us back to the top of the round, River.
Jesus. River is going to kind of stretch herself within the door frame to kind of zigzag her arm up and then zigzag her her adjacent leg down so he can't immediately leave, and that's gonna be what she does because she doesn't think she can pin him down again.
Okay.
And she sees Remy running after him at this point. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Remy's just kind of joining the crowd that's surrounding him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you managed to, with your ability, you managed to easily cover up the door fairly well, so he has to make an effort to escape.
Yeah.
Okay. But that takes us to his turn.
Yeah.
And he is going to try to escape.
Yeah, huh?
And toward the door, he's still got the Professor, Shade, and River. And I need River, I need you to make a strength check.
I'm gonna guess a 4 wouldn't be good.
No, actually, Hood breaks through.
Oh, really? How?
Yeah.
Does he slam against River at all, I'm guessing?
Yeah, pretty much. He finds the biggest opening that you left him and just kind of pushes himself through it.
But does he hurt her in any way while he's doing that?
Considering your ability, no. You just kind of bend with his arm.
Oh, okay.
That would basically slow him down, wouldn't it? It would take him a while to get through.
No, I think he just went full force.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the other side of the door now with an injured Rodney and a Data blocking his escape route.
Jesus fuck.
Is River at least on the floor when he did that, or is she just bended and she's just still holding onto the door?
You bend it and you're still holding on to the door.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's his turn. Shade. Shade now has to push her way through. River, give me a... are you trying to block Shade now?
No, I feel like that arm that he like pulled down, I'm guessing, is just like laying down, so like half the door is open.
Yeah. So Shay just kind of pushes herself through. The professor, that's cocked.
Keep in mind, like the space was probably big enough for Shade to fit through, but probably not big enough for like the professor or anyone else to push through. So anyone else that runs through that, she's gonna get hit by them.
Yeah. So the professor kind of squeezes through, without much difficulty. That takes us to Oswald.
I guess I'll just try and tackle him again. I mean, there's not much else I can do.
Okay.
Grow in the house. Grow in the house.
Mm-mm. Bad idea. What is that, a fighting check? I forgot.
Yeah, it's a fighting check.
All right.
-2.
Right, so 14.
Not quite.
Damn.
That takes us to Data, who now sees Hood, looks at him holding a chef's knife in his hand. Looks a little big for him.
Of course it does.
Baby.
Like, he almost looks like a bigger Chucky. Big albino Chucky, just kind of looking at him like...
That's actually kind of terrifying, though.
Like, I'm sorry, Hood. I'll heal you later. Oh, shit.
Natural 20?
Nat 20, I bet.
Data rolled a nat 20.
Yes, David!
If he's going to do the thing that I was about to do, I'm going to be real pissed off.
Data walks over. Actually, no. Data just kind of runs over, kind of cringes away as he shoves the knife into Hood's shoulder.
Okay, and just to be clear, the thing that I found, it was in his neck, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So he got close. He's not doing the thing that I want to do. Good.
So it would be a -3. Actually, Hood takes quite a bit of damage. He doesn't fall from it, though. And that takes us to Rodney.
This motherfucker gets fucking hurt.
Rodney is going to... He's going to chuck a knife.
Oh, yeah.
In my head, I was like, he's probably going to throw a knife.
I'm pretty sure Rodney also has throwing mastery, so...
Considering he's still injured, he throws the knife. He kind of winces in pain just as he lets go of the knife, and the knife embeds into the wall next to Hood. But that is Rodney's turn. Remy.
Okay. I have to basically crawl through river to get through to Hood, correct?
There's enough room for you.
There's enough room.
Okay, so my movement is to go through and do that. Mm-hmm. Can I just jump, basically koala him on his back?
Give me a grab check.
A grab check? What's that going to be? Strength?
Isn't it fighting?
Yeah, strength or fighting? I don't really know.
It would be a fighting check.
Okay, good, because my fighting is a +3. All right, OG Remy dice, let's go. That went wild. That is a 19 +3, 22. You were rolling for shit earlier. I love you. You're over here because you're a good dice.
Yeah, you managed to jump on his back.
Okay, then I yell at Rodney to hand me one of the knives. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. River.
All right. River is holding on like the door frame, just going, everything I have done today has been utterly useless. And she lets go of it and walks into the kitchen where she is watching Remy, Koala, Hood, watching Rodney, I guess, keel over in pain from throwing a knife, looking at Data, who just stabbed Hood, and River's just staring and going like, is there anything I can do? Because I feel like if I try to like take one of his ankles and trip him, then everyone's gonna fall and it's just gonna be a mess. So
You could delay your action.
Yeah.
all right, I'll delay my action.
Okay. So, here's what Hood is doing.
Oh, joy. Oh, I don't like that dice.
Okay. Hood. Hood takes the digs the knife out of his shoulder
Uh-huh.
and grabs Data.
Not the baby!
Not the baby.
So,
James, I swear to God.
James, when you said on Discord Data volunteers as tribute, that was not, you weren't. I understand though there can be only one healer sort of situation, but not okay.
to end his turn, he's going to turn his head toward where Remy's head would be. Just release me or he dies.
Can River do her action now?
You held your action, so yeah.
River, as soon as she hears that, immediately she just is the knife away? Like, where is the knife? He just pulled it out.
Yeah,
Is he like pointing it at him?
not at the moment.
Okay, good.
All right, River extends her arm immediately, grabs onto his ankle, and tries to pull.
Honestly, if he falls facing forward, I should be fine.
I'm worried about Data.
Give me a grab check.
All right, we're not gonna do curse day. Sorry.
Roll high, baby.
I got 21. How's that?
Yes.
Versus a 3.
Yes.
Something tells me that passes.
Oh my god! I had to save the baby.
The baby's saved.
River, you extend your arm, grab hold of his ankle, and you pull as hard as you can. So his momentum, he starts falling backward. Remy, I need you to give me a dodge check.
A dodge check? Okay. Because I still plan on...
No, I'm sorry, a parry check.
Okay, because I still plan on holding on to him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, then it would just be a straight strength check.
Okay.
I figured you would try to get off them.
No, I want to hold him
Okay.
as hard as I can. Okay, so strength check. And then would I have to roll like a toughness to see? Because this is probably like 180 pounds falling on top of me.
It depends on what you roll.
Okay. That is a 13 plus 2, 15.
Okay. You do manage to keep hold.
Okay.
He does lose his grip on Data, and Data just kind of falls forward. But he does fall on top of you, Remy. Give me a resistance.
So toughness.
Yeah, toughness.
And I get a plus 3, so 13 plus 3, 16.
Okay. Yeah, you don't take any damage. It just kind of knocks the wind out of you.
Okay. Can I shout again at Rodney to hand me a knife?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. It is Shade's turn. who I'm going to take Shade and the Professor to save time. I'm going to do them at the same time. They're going to run over and do the same thing. They're going to try to hold Hood down. And Shade manages... let me roll a... Shade does manage to get him. The Professor is kind of struggling.
Okay.
And that takes us to Oswald.
I don't really know if there's much I can do, to be honest.
You could hold your action.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty much doing everything already. I'm just gonna stand there and be like,
River looks at you while holding Hood's ankle and goes, right?
It looks like you guys got everything under control. Like, he's not super strength. I don't know. What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action. I have no idea what the fuck I can do here without, like, accidentally fucking up somebody I know.
Okay.
I'm so nervous for what I'm about to do if everything goes according to plan.
It won't.
Data just kind of takes a few steps away for his turn, just kind of...
Like, oh shit.
Yeah. I almost died.
River's just like, I got you, baby.
Can I fist bump him?
Huh?
Can I fist bump him?
Yeah, I'll say you're close enough. You kind of walk out, fist bump him.
Hot dice, hot dice, hot dice.
Rodney is going to walk over and hand you he's going to flip he kind of grabbed a paring knife, something that would be easy to throw. And he's going to flip it around, hand it to you by the handle, and you notice his hand is kind of shaking a little bit, but that's mostly because he's in pain.
Okay.
And that takes us to Remy's turn.
This is my catchphrase. I'm going to do something incredibly stupid.
Okay.
I feel like that's all of our catchphrases.
I'm going to, because I feel like I would have some knowledge in this area and what I'm about to do. I'm going to cut open, like make a small incision onto his neck, reach inside, and pull out the probe thing that I felt.
Okay.
Would that be a science check?
Hold on.
Because I don't really know. This is unknown territory, guys.
I would imagine that would be like a medical check.
Yeah.
It would be a treatment check.
Uh-huh.
And you had better hope that you either roll really high or don't roll really low.
Or don't roll really low. Okay. I have been rolling this dice since, like, he fell on top of me and Shade and the Professor landed, like, pinned him down. So this
like,
is a really...
Like, I'm going to warn you now.
I know.
If you fuck this up...
I know.
Hood dies.
I know, jeez. I know the pressure. Okay, hot dice. Let's send a prayer up to the dice gods. I'm more stressed than I was when the bridge fell down on top of Rodney.
Why? Does Remy have feelings for Hood?
No. Elena has feelings for Hood.
Don't worry, you're just about to probably kill your boyfriend.
Oh, thank God. I got a 19 plus 4. Please tell me a 23 is high enough.
I'm just waiting for James. Hood dies.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm about to, man.
I just want you to know how bad this could have been.
Oh my god, please just tell me the results, my dude.
No, he's gonna make you feel like shit before he makes you feel better.
Oh my god. I imagine this has to be so incredibly painful because I'm cutting into him, then digging my fucking fingers and pulling out like at least a 3-inch long probe because we saw the scans. It's like all over and connected inside of his brain.
Can I say, as soon as Remy does this, you hear River go,
No, it is. So
Please
what you're looking for is a little microchip. You make the incision. And as soon as you do, you hear Hood scream in pain.
And Remy's crying the whole time while this is happening because she doesn't want to have to do this. She's crying, James.
I lean over to Data and I'm like, wouldn't want to be that guy, huh?
But I'm like gritting my teeth at how much like this is going on. Like I'm trying so hard to not cry, but like tears are just streaming down Remy's face.
You dig your fingers in. You feel him trying to move out of your way. He is trying to resist as you dig your fingers in, and you're about into your second knuckle.
That's so deep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Just tell me if I get it out, James. I'm literally crying, guys.
River's looking over at Data. She like lets go because she assumes that like Hood's not gonna move now. But she looks over at Data and goes, "Data, we might have our work cut out for us."
Oh my god, I'm literally crying. James, just tell me if I kill him or not.
It takes you a few seconds. Your Hood is still actively trying to escape. You find what you hope to God is this microchip.
Please.
And pull. And amidst the bloody mess, you see a tiny little microchip.
Oh my god.
On your fingers. As soon as you pull your fingers out, Hood stops screaming and goes limp.
I just basically sort of wiggle my way out and cradle his head in my lap, and I'm through tears, I'm just yelling at everybody, mostly at Hood or at River and Data to heal him.
I was gonna say, is Data just kind of standing there while she's doing this?
Oh, as soon as she sees that the microchip is gone, River's over there, and she goes, okay. All right, Data, let's see if this is working.
As if Data was just standing there, I was gonna nudge him and be like, hey, you might want to get over there so you can help out River.
No, Data is already, as soon as he saw what she was doing, he is already, braced and ready to jump into heal.
I would like to retcon something that I do want to keep in the podcast. James and I realized that it was not the power cure that I was using. It was the power total healing, and that is what is going on with River. It's not cure, because cure is more for medicine and people.
Yeah, what had happened is I got the terms mixed up, because D&D fans will know Cure Light Wounds is the healing spell. So, terms mixed up. My bad. So
I imagine while they're healing him and everything, Remy's basically just her hands are just holding his face, and she's rocking back and forth and just crying and is whispering into his ear it's gonna be okay. But it's mostly for her and not for him, because she just did something completely horrifying.
Okay. River.
What do I add? I forgot.
This would be basically a treatment check.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong character sheet.
Yes, I am. I was wondering why I was looking at a completely different set of eyes. So I need you to give me a treatment check. Plus, you have 1 rank in it, so give me add 1 to it.
And then I got an unnatural 20 because I rolled and I was just waiting to see how much I was adding to it.
Okay. Oswald, Remy, and everyone else around the room notices as River's eyes glow purple again, as she had the day prior.
Can I say something after I heal Hood, though?
You can.
River passes out after she heals Hood.
Okay.
Makes sense.
River.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a familiar space.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the dark void that you were in yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a connection to Hood, and you follow it.
Mm-hmm.
Until you find Hood kind of curled up into a ball.
River runs to him. She goes, hey, Hood.
He doesn't look at you.
Hood, you have to look at me, bud. Come on.
Get out of my head.
He's like, no, I live here now. Come on.
I love how in the moments we're trying to be serious, we're still assholes.
Of course.
Yeah. Hood.
I am your sleep paralysis demon. Get the fuck up.
Hood takes a swing at you.
Who's like, hey, trying to heal you. Don't be a motherfucker.
You see as he's when he's finally turned to you, kind of recovering from the swing, from the wild swing.
As soon as she looks at her, she goes, I'm not gonna kiss you.
I don't want you to. That would be weird.
That would be really weird. I just feel like we have this weird, familiar, like, family connection thing. Give me your hand, though, man.
He takes a moment, and he extends his hand.
She grabs his hand.
Mm-hmm. You guys watch Remy as you're holding Hood's head. You watch as the wound that you created seals itself up.
I like sigh in relief.
As River unconsciously takes Hood's hand. There's a small purple glow where her hand touches, and the glow fades as River goes limp.
I'm sure she's fine. That happened last time.
No, it's not. That's not all that happened.
Hood does stir. His eyes open a little bit, and he looks around. Where am I? He looks up. Remy?
I'm so sorry. My heart fluttered, not Remy's. Elena's swooning.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, Owen's passed out. Like, no one gives a fuck.
And I, like, through the tears and through, like, probably, like, a horrific amount of snot, because I'm an ugly crier, Remy, like, wipes her nose and just smiles and goes, "Hi, Robin."
He winces. Don't. Okay. If you must.
I, like, help him up and everything, because, you know.
Yeah. He looks over and sees River passed out, and Rodney is already at her side, by the way.
Oh, cute.
Just kind of checking your pulse, holding your hand, making sure you're okay. It's just, did River? She didn't kiss me, right?
And I sort of laugh and I just go, no. River did not kiss you.
Good, that would have been weird. My head. The fuck happened?
I might have hit you in the head with my shield a couple times.
That explains the headache.
Yeah. So to be fair, you were trying to kill people and leave. So
I look at Hood and I ask him, what's the last thing you remember?
I was training. Then I got a really bad headache.
Okay, good. Good. Because my thought is that he wouldn't have remembered anything for the past, 2 weeks.
He looks over at Oswald. Did you say I was bad at fighting?
I don't know why you would remember that. No, I didn't say anything like that.
Weird.
Yeah, must have been a dream or something.
Speaking of, I'm gonna go lay down if you guys don't mind.
I think Data and the professor should go with you just to make sure you're good.
Yeah, I should probably take a look at that shoulder. You guys do see that his shoulder is still bleeding?
Still profusely bleeding.
How did nobody notice that until now?
River can only heal so much right now.
How did nobody notice the profusely bleeding shoulder until now, is my question.
That explains why I can't move my shoulder.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Oh, so Data actually stabbed you.
Data raises his hand. I stabbed you.
Oh, God.
Oswald fist bumps Data again.
Proud of you. Can you heal the damage that you made? Maybe.
Spiteful little shit. I love him.
I love Data.
The professor just kind of comes over and puts a hand on Data's shoulder and just, all right, come on, you're healing him. Come on.
Puts a hand on Data's shoulder, doesn't realize there's a lot of blood there, picks his hand up like, ooh, okay, wrong shoulder, not bad.
Yeah, Data is just covered in blood right now.
That's normal.
And he
probably looks like a cute little horror movie goblin.
He probably looks like that bunny from the Monty Python, like the killer bunny.
Remember my Chucky reference earlier?
Yeah.
The cute Chucky.
Data, the professor, Remy, are you still helping him up the stairs?
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help him and tuck him in. I'm gonna tuck him into bed.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Because I just stabbed him in the fucking neck.
Yeah, as soon as he lays down, as soon as he's comfortable, you take a step back. Data comes in, he puts his hand on Hood's shoulder, and the familiar white glow comes out, and Data moves his hand away, looking a little tired.
Aww. So River has a purple glow and Data has a white one? That's so gay! I love it.
Can I do another perception check to see if I notice any change in Data?
Go for it.
Okay. I probably don't. That is a 10 plus 4, 14. I think that's the same amount I rolled the last time I tried to check to see.
Yeah. You don't really notice anything other than Data looks kind of tired.
Okay.
Data just kind of excuses himself. The professor sits in a nearby chair just it kind of lets out a relieved sigh and just I almost lost both those boys in 2 days.
I'll fucking say nothing.
He looks Remy, are you still in the room?
I'm like, if he has a chair in there, I basically pulled it up and I'm like just sitting beside him and I'm like holding his hand.
Okay.
Because I don't want to leave him alone because I fucking stabbed him in the neck.
So you sit with Hood, and Hood falls asleep almost instantly. Like that, it took a lot out of him.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Getting stabbed in the neck.
And the shoulder, and bonked on the head a couple times.
And then tripping and falling and breaking.
I tried to tackle him a couple times, so yeah.
Remy, you do notice that as he falls asleep, you're holding his hand. He does squeeze your hand back.
Aw, what a cute Elena is swooning.
Remy's just like, aw.
Remy's just like, I'm here, but Elena's just like, give me some hot stuff loving this evening.
River.
Yeah.
You'll wake up when you come out of your coma a few hours later. You'll find that you're in your room.
Should
tucked in.
Should I roll for nightmares or panic attacks while I'm sleeping? Because it's the first time she slept.
In her entire life?
Go ahead and roll. So with that, guys, we're going to call it episode 14 of Dice Drop Evolution. This episode marks our 3-month anniversary, if you guys can believe it. Thank you guys so much for listening these past 3 months. Be sure to check out our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, if you guys haven't already. Also, be sure to leave us a comment, a like, a review on whatever podcast listening network you're listening to. It definitely helps us out. And be sure to tune in next week for episode 15 of Dice Drop Evolution. Thank you guys for listening.